everybody, welcome back to our channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Lisa. This week's video is going to be an Easter decorate and bake with me. I did film most of putting the decorations up, but there are a couple of bits which you will see in the after shots that I show you at the end that I didn't actually film me putting up, but obviously I did on the same day. It was just a couple of banners and one or two other bits and pieces, but most of it you will actually see me put up in this video.
So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and
So I'm just giving you an overview of the few decorations that I got. I didn't go all out. I just wanted to put a few sort of spring Easter touches to the house, just to sort of add little pots of colour here and there and just make it look a little bit seasonal. But I didn't really kind of go crazy as far as the decorations go, not quite like I do at Christmas. I didn't put as many up, but it did actually add a little bit of colour to it, as you will see at the end, and it does look quite nice and spring-like, and Easter has an Easter feel to it. So it was worth it. The one thing that I didn't include in this video, which I did actually get afterwards, was some fresh flowers. Neil got a couple of bunches of fresh flowers when he went food shopping a couple of days later.
as we walk, there's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
And I'm also just showing you these little plastic eggs, which I'll be filling up with little mini chocolate eggs, sort of like 3 or 4 in each one. And the kids will be using these buckets for a little Easter egg hunt, which I'll be doing in and around the house and the garden, weather permitting. So you can see the signs there as well, which I'll stick up various places around the house and the garden, and they can go looking for little mini chocolate eggs, and then they'll get a chocolate bunny each at the end of the Easter egg hunt. So I thought that'd just be a fun thing for them to do, because they are due to break up for Easter holidays in the next couple of days after I've filmed this video. And like I say, weather permitting, whether I hide some of them in the garden or whether I just sort of stick to the house, I'll have to just think of some hiding places around the house.
Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything.
So I'm starting off with these shelves in the living room above the sofa, and I'm just adding these little Easter bunny gnomes and some chicks and little felt Easter bunnies and some carrots and bits and pieces on these shelves, and also this little mini chalkboard on this easel which just says hop into spring on it. I did it with some chalk pens a couple of years ago, and I've sort of put them out every year, and yeah, I just thought it would add a nice little touch of colour to these shelves.
Your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. A deep and abiding liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do.
Next, I'm going to pop a few extra scatter cushions on the sofa just to add a little bit of a springtime and Easter feel. And I've just got 3 of these square cushions, and then I've got an oblong cushion as well, which has kind of got a springy sort of summery feel to it. So I just thought I would add that as well. And one of the cushion covers says Hello Spring. The other one that I'm doing here has got a bicycle with a basket of flowers on it, just says Flower Market on it, and then the white one that you'll see me putting on now that just says Happy Easter on it.
Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
Next, moving on to my desk area, and I thought this was a good place to put this little twig tree here. It actually has LED lights on it as well, so I just pop a couple of batteries in, and obviously have this lit up in the evenings, and it looks really, really cozy over in this corner on my desk here. And you'll see me putting these decorations, some of these decorations out, and just sort of fiddling with things, but I did end up going back and changing a couple of bits, where you'll see in the after shots that some of the decorations look a little bit different to what you'll see me as I'm actually decorating certain areas. And that's just because I sort of went back and I fiddled with a few things and decided to change a few bits around. So yeah, you'll see obviously the after you'll see the after shots of the decorating, but yeah, you'll also see me sort of like doing something a little bit different to what it looks like at the end. So I've just got these little Easter egg baubles which I'm just hanging on the twig tree here, and I'll be putting that over in the corner.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Next, I'm moving into the kitchen, and I'm going to start with this shelf above the kitchen sink here in the corner. I'm just going to pop some of this green garland with white flowers on it. I'm not sure what kind of flowers these are. They're artificial. It's not a real flower garland or anything, but I've had this again for a couple of years, so I thought I would just pop this on the shelf over here and just sort of add a little bit of a spring feel to it. And I'm also going to be popping some copper wire lights as well around here, so that in the evenings I can just pop those on. They're just battery powered. They've got a little battery pack, so I just popped a couple of batteries in, and it looks really cozy over in the corner here. It dresses up the kitchen a little bit, just like I say, it adds a little bit of extra colour in this corner. And I also put a Happy Easter wooden MDF sign on the coffee machine here. We don't really tend to use the coffee machine. We tend to actually use the kettle and the milk frother machine that's over in the corner. You can't see it, it's behind the kettle, but yeah, we just tend to use that if we sort of like want milky coffee or anything like that. But I will get round to at some point using this coffee machine again, because I really do like the coffee that we get from this. But for now, I just thought while the Easter and spring decorations are out, this is probably an ideal place just to pop this little sign here that says Happy Easter, and it's got a couple of bunnies on it. Next, I'm moving over to the other side of the kitchen, and just in this corner where the plates and things are on the side here. And again, this is one of those areas where I did actually end up changing it around a little bit. I've got this little wooden box here which I'd stuffed with shredded paper and sort of straw, fake straw, and I'm just going to lay a load of eggs around, and I did sort of fiddle around with this a little bit. I decided to put that candle that you can see in the bottom right hand corner there, I popped that in the middle in the end, because I thought it was quite a nice centerpiece within this box. I did pop this wooden tray on the cake stand that you can see on the side there, but I ended up taking that out, and I ended up popping the cake stand on my desk just to raise up the twig tree and the little green plants that I had on my desk, just as an extra centerpiece on my desk. So it, for some reason, it just kind of like felt weird to have like a square tray on a round cake stand. So it just sort of didn't look right. I didn't sort of like feel right about it. So I just decided to take the cake stand away and just have the box with a little vase, which you'll see in the after shot over in the corner, filled with artificial flowers. So here is the after shot of the shelves, and like I say, there was a couple of bits that I did put up but I didn't actually film, and you'll see as I go around, there's a couple of banners. There's a Happy Easter banner in the kitchen above the kitchen clock. There's a little flower garland of knitted flowers in the hallway which I put up. That's just sort of like a string garland. I thought that'd be quite nice. And also a spring door wreath of just as an artificial wreath, which has just got a lot of greenage on it, but I also added extra fake flowers, and I just cut them off the stems, and I just added the heads of the flowers just dotted around the wreath, just to add a little pop of pink colour in there, and it came out really, really nice. So you'll see that in just a moment as I'm doing the after shots. And I also put a couple of little bits and pieces in the bathroom as well, just to add a little bit of extra colour in there. And this is what I mean when I said I took the cake stand away and ended up just putting the tray with the candle as a centrepiece and the legs around it, and then this gold vase which I'd found in the cupboard, and I thought these stems of cherry blossom would look lovely in here, so I just popped that in the corner, and I used my cake stand on my desk to elevate the twig tree a little bit.
Down the street so many times my feet know every brick and stone could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends.
And then these are the couple of bits in the bathroom. Like I said, I didn't go too crazy in the bathroom. I just literally put those couple of little yellow dishes on the bathroom cabinet shelf, and just this little grey vase here in the corner, filled it with these artificial flowers, just sort of like pinks and yellows, and I just thought it added a nice touch of colour to the bathroom, just to make it feel a bit more spring-like and a bit more Eastery.
'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh.
Now this is in the hallway. This is above the doorway coming in from outside, and where the hall mirror is. And like I say, these are just the little this is just a little string garland of knitted flowers that I put above the door here, just to kind of add a little bit of extra colour in the space out here. And this is the artificial greenage door wreath that I put up as well, and as you can see with the artificial flowers, the little pink heads, I just threaded those through, and it just added a little bit of extra colour.
I'm always feeling homesick.
So next up is the Easter baking section, and I just decided to do this just to add onto this video because it was actually quite a quick video. Like I say, I didn't have that many decorations to put out, so I thought I would include this as part of the Easter decorate video. So I've just laid my cupcake cases in this tray here ready to go, and I've got all my baking things out, and I've preheated the oven already, and I'm going to start mixing the cake mix up. And the cake mix is just a vanilla sponge mix that I'm going to do for the cupcakes, and I'll be putting some of this vanilla buttercream icing and chocolate frosting on the top, and then just popping a couple of chocolate mini eggs on the top of the cakes.
In the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true, no matter where.
So this pack of vanilla sponge mix I just got from Sainsbury's. It makes up either 12 cupcakes or a 7-inch sponge. So I'm just emptying that into a bowl, and I'm going to do 6 with buttercream icing and 6 with chocolate frosting on. I did get a couple of packs of cake mix, and I was going to do 12 of each, but I just decided to do 1 for now, and then I can always do some more with the kids over the Easter holidays as something extra to do. And I have still got some frosting and buttercream icing left over. So I'm just emptying this mix into a bowl and adding several tablespoons of milk and 2 eggs, and then I'm just going to whisk that up for a couple of minutes until it's properly mixed up, and then I'll be dividing them into the cake cases.
The
Let's get in the car and you'll drive. We're leaving tonight, away from these streets and the cold buzzing neon lights. Been keeping our heads above water, struggling and striving. We ain't gonna turn back this time, we'll just keep driving. You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. The windows are rolled down, the radio's on, and my eyes are open wide. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. We got no money, but honey, we got nothing to hide. If worst comes to worst, I'll be Bonnie and you can be Clyde.
Now the cake mix is divided up, I'm just going to pop that in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes, it says on the instructions on the packet, and then just test them with a knife once the sort of 20 minutes is up, and just make sure they're baked through okay, and then I'll be leaving them to cool before I put the frosting and the icing on.
You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side.
Now it's nearly about an hour later. I just decided that I was going to leave them for a good amount of time just to make sure that they were completely cool, and I'm just taking some out, and I'm going to start with the buttercream icing, and I'm just scooping that into this piping bag here. I've got my nozzle in the piping bag, and these are just disposable ones. You just use them once and then you throw them away. The nozzles, it actually came in with the piping bag kit, and I obviously keep those. They're plastic, they can just be washed up and reused, but the cake bags themselves are actually disposable. So I've just popped my buttercream icing into the bag. I'm just filling it up with a little bit more because I didn't feel like it was going to be enough even though I'm only doing 6 cakes with the buttercream and then 6, like I say, with the chocolate frosting. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm just swirling some buttercream onto the top here, and then once I've done those I'll pop the chocolate mini eggs on, and then I will be popping the chocolate frosting in another bag and piping that onto the other cupcakes.
Could spread your love. What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't.
Now that the cakes are iced and decorated, I'm just going to pop some kitchen roll in this cake storage tub here, and then just arrange them in here and pop the lid on.
This moment, can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving.
So that is it for this Easter decorate and bake video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you a few ideas if you wanted to decorate for Easter yourselves or add a few touches of spring colours to your home. And if you want to do some baking, this just gives you some ideas of what to do. It's just fun and easy and very, very quick. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all of our videos. I try and post a video every week. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
I put your favorite song